16-year-old lover boy sings for girlfriend who isn't even there. Judges lost IT. Alex Santos stood backstage at America's Got Talent, his hands trembling around the old silver necklace he kept clutched in his fist. To everyone watching, he looked like just another nervous 16-year-old chasing a dream. But the truth, the real reason he was here, was something he'd told no one, not even the producers. He took a slow breath as the stage manager called his name. The spotlight blasted forward, and suddenly the whole arena was staring at him. The judges leaned in, noticing how young he looked, how tightly he held that necklace. Simon raised an eyebrow, curious. "Tell us about yourself," Heidi asked with her warm smile. Alex swallowed hard. "My name's Alex, I'm 16, and, I'm singing for someone very important to me. Is she here tonight?" Sophia asked playfully. And that's when his voice cracked, just enough for the audience to feel it. "No, she's not." A hush swept across the room. Alex nodded to the music team. The guitar began, soft, trembling like it understood him. And then he started to sing. But he wasn't just singing. He was breaking open. Every note carried something raw, something aching, like he was hoping his voice could reach someone far away. The judges sat up straighter. The audience leaned forward. His voice, pure, young, emotional, filled the entire arena with a tenderness no one expected from a boy who hadn't even finished high school. Halfway through the first verse, people noticed tears gathering in his eyes. Yet he kept going, pouring every ounce of love, fear, and hope into the lyrics. As the second verse swelled, his voice grew stronger, desperate, almost trembling, like he was singing to hold on to someone slipping away. Then came the unexpected moment. The music softened. Alex stopped singing. The audience froze. He lifted the necklace and whispered into the mic, "Her name is Mia. She was supposed to be here tonight, cheering me on like she always did. But last month, she moved across the country because her family's struggling. She told me to still go for my dream, even though she couldn't be with me." A ripple of emotion spread through the room. Alex's voice shook. "She said she didn't want to hold me back. But the truth is, she's the reason I ever believed I could be something." Simon blinked, the kind of blink people do when they pretend there's something in their eye. Alex placed the necklace gently against his chest and continued the final verse. A soft, haunting whisper of a boy trying to send love across thousands of miles. It felt like an invisible string connected him to someone not physically in the room yet felt everywhere. By the time the last note faded, the whole arena was silent, not because they were unimpressed, but because they couldn't speak. Then, like a wave, people rose, a standing ovation, judges included. But something else happened too, something Alex didn't expect. A little girl in the front row stood on her chair, cupped her hands around her mouth, and yelled, "You made her proud!" Those 4 simple words cracked something open inside him. Alex covered his face, overwhelmed. He wasn't performing anymore. He was grieving, loving, hoping, all at once. Heidi leaned forward, her voice soft. "Alex, this wasn't just singing. This was love in its purest form. And you reminded everyone here what it feels like to miss someone who changed us." Howie nodded. "People come here every day to show talent, but rarely do we see a heart this big." Then Simon spoke. His tone wasn't sharp or sarcastic or guarded. It was gentle. "Alex, some performers try to create a moment. You became one." He paused, looking directly into the boy's trembling eyes. "And I think Mia needs to hear what the world just heard." He stood and pressed the golden buzzer. Gold erupted from the ceiling, falling around Alex like shimmering pieces of hope. The audience roared. The judges smiled. But Alex, he just cried into his hands, whispering, "Thank you, Mia. This is for you." Moments later, as confetti piled at his feet, a producer rushed up with a phone. "Alex, look." On the screen was a video call. It was her, Mia. Tears streamed down her cheeks as she whispered, "You did it. I heard everything." Alex froze, stunned, then laughed through tears. "I thought you might be watching. I didn't miss a second," she said, holding their matching necklace. "You didn't sing because I was there. You sang because love doesn't need distance." The entire room felt the weight of those words, simple, honest, and truer than anything the show had heard in years. Later that night, as Alex walked off stage, the golden buzzer still echoing in his ears, he felt something shift inside him. He'd come to AGT hoping to chase a dream for a girl he loved. But what he discovered was something deeper. Love doesn't fade when someone leaves. Love grows into courage. And that courage had just carried a 16-year-old boy into the hearts of millions. He wiped his eyes, clutching the necklace one more time. No, his girlfriend wasn't there physically, but her love had been the loudest voice in the room, and everyone felt it.